Just passing here to say another day has just begun. Well, another day of work has just begun. And I wish you all the best. I wish you can conquer the world. I wish you can simply make your dreams come true. Okay, that is going to be another challenging day, another day of blessing, hopefully, another day of challenge, another day when we need to be in peace with ourselves to be in peace with the world. You know, I'm a Coleman. Nice to meet you. What are you? Who are you? What do you do? These are the most simple questions we should ask ourselves. Who am I? Even though when you believe you know who you are, the truth is, really? Do you really know who you are? Do you really know what to believe in? One thing I truly believe is we should not let our impulse to control ourselves, you know. I believe we should be way bigger than that. I do believe we should be in control of our mind. We should be in control of our lives. But this is what I believe. And of course, the question that I keep asking myself is, what can I do to try and change the world, to make the world a better place to live, you know, to make the world a better environment for everyone, not only for myself, but to learn how to live in a community, to learn how to, you know, to approach my brothers and sisters, you know, how to be a human. Because one thing I believe we have failed is how to be a good person towards another one. I believe we have failed drastically when we pretend we want to help people when in fact we just want to help ourselves. At least this is what I believe. I may be completely wrong, but that's how I read our behavior. Because our life could be a lot simpler, a lot easier. And that's why I say good morning, everyone. Good morning words. Because we live in a society which put us in challenge every single day. It's a challenge how we survive, it's a challenge how we see the world, it's a challenge how to get a better job. Everything around us is a challenge. Are we prepared to live that challenge? Are we prepared to have a better life than what we have at the moment? Not that our life is bad, but we are on the way of getting better, improving, learn how to live. But easier to do, of course. Sometimes we just need to ask ourselves if decisions that we are making in life, they are good. But those decisions don't have to be good for everybody else. It just needs to be good for us. You are the one who needs to be strong. You are the one who needs to look up for your future. Because if you can't help yourself, you can't help anybody else. Believe in the better days to come ahead. I still believe we can make a lot of change. I don't know if I'm not. I don't know if I'm not. I don't know. That's how I want to. That's what I want to believe. So I'm kind of a person. I'm not watching news all the time. It's not that I'm trying to isolate myself from the world. No. I just believe there is a lot of other things for me to do instead of being just paranoid about something. I don't want to, and I never want to change the world. And I know I cannot make it. It's not my thing. I can't change the world. I can't change my own. Well, tomorrow, everybody will be in peace. The world will stop. No, it will not. Unfortunately, it will not. I wish I could believe tomorrow would be a brighter day. It depends. It might kind of be if I try hard to make it be. But am I gonna make it happen? I don't know. That's why today is my day. Today is the day when I want to. Just in case I will not be here tomorrow. Just in case tomorrow will never come. Just in case, I'm sure I will have no regrets, which I already don't have. But I just want to keep moving forward. I don't want to think well, I could have done a lot more. I could have tried something different. But I was a coward. I was afraid of losing something, so I never tried anything new. And I have a lot of people say that to me. when I say a lot of people, I'm gonna mention from my own family, you know. Well, he is the oldest of the family. He's 92 years old. He keeps saying to me, well, you know, I'm old. I stopped working too early, and he was working. He could have done a lot more. The view, and you know, it's really hard for me to get that. You know, I really don't know what he was meaning by it. I could have done a lot to figure out what he means. And then I went to see another uncle of mine in a different city while I was in Brazil. More times, what do you mean by that? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. When I went to see this other uncle of mine, who is now completely blind, he can't see nothing in front of him. He always had this problem with his eyesight, but now it just got to the point when he's completely blind, and he's almost 19 years old. He's 89. And I was having like a little conversation with the previous uncle, but he was talking about him working. I'm dreaming for a dance, not nightclubs when they used to make this with my family. I can see my parents, I can see my brothers and sisters, I can see my children being small. I'm enjoying the time when I believe I was fit for work. Because I started to understand his point of view. And then he was, don't waste your time. We will not see how fast the time passes until it's away too late. Life goes away too fast, and you do not realize how fast it goes. Until it's just too late. And I'm thinking, okay, I get that. I get the point. I understand what you mean. You want to do. You want to do. But at the same time, it's not. It's a bit hard because I'm gonna wait for another opportunity. Maybe I'll just come to you and say, I reach the point when I'm thinking, change the way I think. I just need to get on with life, and do not waste my time. Because we all have problems. No matter what we're doing, no matter who we are. But sometimes we try to postpone things which could get done today, which surely that would make us happier tomorrow. Maybe because we don't believe we are prepared. Maybe because we don't believe we can make it happen. Or maybe we are just cowards to try. Maybe we are just cowards to try something new. Who knows? I just hope it won't be too late for us to realize it. That's my hope. I hope one day we can come to the conclusion everything will work on a better way, and it will be no regrets for what we have done. Until then, there is a lot of things we need to do, a lot of work we need to put on, So let's try and survive around the world. Let's try to survive doing our best. I'm just gonna change the camera here so it'll be a bit easier. Now just remember not to blame anyone. Remember to accept failure, because maybe that will be the only thing which will keep you But once again, remember not to blame anyone. For some time there is space, or for some time you might say I didn't have many opportunities in life because someone don't take the blame away from you. Because you still have time to change it. You still have time to make sure you can get what you want. And if you believe there is a friend there holding you back, not letting you go forward, maybe it's up to you to change that friendship. Maybe that it is not a friendship. Maybe that is just someone who is there trying to take whatever you have left. Because trust me, you don't have to have much in life to have someone envying what you got. To make people jealous about you, you just need to smile. And that already will be a big thing for a lot of people. something what comes and goes. This is something what you have today, you might not have it tomorrow. But happiness, if you are happy with what you have got, you have one of the biggest treasures around the world, because people, they just try to get happiness in life. Sometimes some people, they just look for it in the wrong way. They believe, happiness is something too far for them to reach. So they don't want to put any effort to get it, but they will not like if you are happy. What I believe sometimes I think, this is what I think. I'm not saying I'm right. This is what I think and what I believe. I believe people want to see you progress in life. I believe people want to see that you are well. You are conquering whatever you want. But also, I believe people wish you well, but they wish you not to be better than what they are. This is what I believe sometimes. And I can say that by experience. I know a lot of people, a lot of friends of mine who actually made something great for their own lives. Some of them, they are like living the dream financially, but there is something there they are not happy about. There is something there they are still struggling, which is peace. A lot of them, they just want to be in peace with themselves, and they can't find it. And they have to use whatever tools they have just to try and to get at least a little bit, tiny bit of the peace that I can. Why do I say that? Because I have a lot of friends of mine, before they go to bed, they need to take drugs. I have a lot of friends of mine, before they go to sleep, they need to drink as much alcohol that their body can take. I don't need that. I don't need it. I can simply go to bed, put my head in the pillow and sleep like a child, in peace. I don't need to worry who is watching me. I don't have to look I don't have to all the time walk on the street and look over my shoulders to see if someone is following me or not. I have that peace in my mind, which I can simply breathe and relax. Of course, I don't want to be also an easy target to say I fear nothing in the world. Of course I do. Everybody fears something around the world. Everybody has their own thoughts. Right, what's going to happen to me tomorrow? What if this situation happens? What if I'll be attacked? Or what if I have an accident? Or if, there's plenty of ifs in there. I keep asking myself every single day, all the time. So I'm not the most perfect person in the world. I'm absolutely far from being perfect. Far. But I try to make sure I'll live the day, I'll survive through another day, and I'm trying to be prepared for what might come tomorrow. Okay? Does it work all the time? I don't know. Because sometimes life can be very tricky. Sometimes life can put you in situations when you really gonna struggle. Even though to make some decisions in life. One wrong decision can ruin your life for a very long time. So what's the only thing I can say to you guys? The only thing what comes to me right now, and this is for free. The only thing what I can give to you for free is good morning. It's my wish. You are doing well. You will do better tomorrow than what you are doing today. You're gonna be a better person. Now, it's totally up to you. If it will happen or not. You can realize I'm not gonna be on your way as you're progressing in life. I'm not gonna be a stone stopping you, blocking you. I'm not. I have a life to live as well. And by all means, I don't want people to listen to me and thinking I'm trying to run your life for yourself. I'm not. I'm sharing with you my own experience. I don't want you to think I'm giving advice to you guys. What I'm doing is I'm sharing you episodes that I had in my life. And if somehow you believe situations I had in my life, and I'm telling you here some of my tales that will work for you, it's up to you to think, maybe I should go this direction or not. It has worked for me. I'm not saying it works for everybody. Right. It's one of those things in life when we think we're in control until we realize we are not in control of absolutely anything. Anything can fall apart anytime. Now, do we have a plan B? Sometimes. Not all the time. Can we manage our lives? Sometimes. Not all the time. But in the end of the day, nobody will do it for us. So no matter how hard life gets, how hard situation comes, do not quit. Never quit. Because you're never gonna go back right to the beginning where you have started. The life is always going one step up the stairs, one step up the ladder. Sometimes you'll miss one step and you drop a couple of steps, but you will never begin from the bottom again. So keep that on your mind, understanding today is just another day, and it is up to you how this day will end or not. And I'll speak to you guys later. Bye for now.